right now.
But this is what they've been waiting for. They want to get this thing going. As soon as that green flag drops, butterflies will be gone.
267 laps, 400 miles. The Ford 400 is underway.
And there you see Greg Biffle giving the 97 car plenty of room getting into turn one. Uh-oh, we got trouble already in turn one.
Cars in the wall. It's toward the back of the field. Was Jimmy Johnson in it? It's Mike Bliss. And is that Hermie Sadler in the 0-2?
Yes, it is.
Jimmy Johnson got through. Wow.
Well, there's one lucky episode he got through.
It's Bliss coming at you left of the screen.
Hermie just goes around, looks like.
No, he made contact with somebody. Somebody hit him in the left front, and he lost control.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was way up high going into turn one. There were three abreast. There was no room. And it looks like Bliss just spun it to avoid Hermie.
Jimmy Johnson. That's the danger lane you're in when you start in the back of the pack. Caution's out early at Homestead.
Biffle's going to take it. But it'll be interesting to see if that top groove gets worked in today. Because last year we were right up against the wall.
And I'll tell you, the 16 car Biffle was very, very good in practice this year. The same car.
Oh, we got another crash going into turn one.
Got a few of them involved. Jimmy Johnson's on the apron. He squeezes through again.
Robbie Gordon is backing around the corner.
He may have got tapped in the right rear.
Casey Mears got a piece of it. There's Jimmy Johnson.
He may have got tapped in the right rear. We'll have to get around that side and take a look. But it wasn't anything big if he did.
Who else involved? Jeff Burton is over there driving away. Good damage on that car.
Run about 10, 12 races.
All right, there's Jimmy Johnson right there at the bottom of the screen. Looks like somebody gets tapped or gets loose right in front of Bobby Hamilton.
Oh, I think Robbie Gordon nipped the back of Jeff Burton.
And watch the 48. I think, yep, he got just tapped by Kenny Schrader.
I think Boris Said was the first car to spin. I think Robbie Gordon might have gotten in the back off Boris Said.
Hamilton got in the back.
Watch Jeff Burton's car. Right there. Okay.
Right. Hamilton does, that's right.
And then Robbie hit Jeff when Jeff jumped on the brakes.
Uh-huh. Doesn't look like the 48 car had any contact with anyone. On board with Robbie Gordon. We'll see what he sees. Oh, man.
Sometimes, I mean, you just can't get slowed down fast enough sometimes when you're running that close to somebody.
And this is Carl Edwards.
Right in front of you, right in front of you. Stay low, stay low. Come on, baby.
Did a good job. Real nice job there.
It was a great move.
He wants his car just a little bit tight. Doesn't want a big adjustment on the first stop, guys.
Caution flag is out. There is debris. I thought I heard him say on the back straightaway.
Well, this is what Jimmy Johnson needed right here.
Front straightaway. I'm sorry. There it is. Just below the flag stand.
That looks like the piece off Ryan Newman's car.
And so this is the third yellow flag.
And it is.
Trouble here at Homestead for the championship leader, Kurt Busch.
Right front flat. You heard it from the man, Kurt Busch.
And he's on the apron of the racetrack, Kurt. Not too fast because you can't control it. Bill?
Spotter tells the crew coming to you just as fast as you can blink your eye.
Oh, and he loses the wheel.
Wow.
Or loses the tire.
And he just missed clobbering the end of that wall.
That's going to be a caution. That's actually good luck for him.
Long way to go, though, to get to his pit stall, the #1 stall, all the way at the end of pit road. They are ready for him. They are on the wall.
That's the wheel in there, isn't it?
Did the lug nuts come off?
It looks like the whole wheel came off.
And they're grinding that suspension, dragging it down the pit lane while he's running there.
Let's see what comes off. The center. There's the center. He just took off with the wheel.
Wow.
And you know what? I think the tire's still going. I believe that he stayed on the lead lap.
He He's out ahead of the pace car, Benny.
Watch if that tire turns. I believe the whole wheel came off. It just busted right out of the center.
What causes that?
I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah, the center is gone. What normally causes that is loose lug nuts and the thing working back and forth.
But he never complained about a vibration. That is really strange. And he did stay on the lead lap.
Wonder what damage he might have done with all that stuff dragging down pit road, though. Brake rotors.
Yeah, you got
tie rod ends.
There's a lot of things. Exactly. You got a big, heavy race car that's just grinding all those pieces as you're trying to work your way into the pits.
On the lead lap, you can pit this time.
So now Kurt's back in 28th place, and there's the championship picture all of a sudden.
Hey,
Homestead, Florida, site of the final race of the 2004 NASCAR Next Cup season, the race that will decide the championship, the Ford 400. It's been some trouble. What's up?
Got one up in the wall in turn 2.
Jeremy Mayfield.
Sure looks like right front tire trouble, doesn't it?
And his teammate just hit pit road with left front tire problems. Blown tire. That's obviously the result of a blown right front tire.
Because the car is still running. He's driving it toward pit road.
So this would be the 5th caution of the race. Let's talk a little strat. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, you got a lot of worried crew chiefs on pit road right now because we obviously have a lot of tire situations. So people are going to have to start adjusting to help that.
Try to help that tire out. Looking back from Michael Waltrip.
See it go down. You saw the car drop.
Going in the wall behind you.
The car drops like that. That's because the tire went flat.
You drag it back around to the garage. Things get hot.
Yeah.
You voted.
Oh, I agree with him for once. Well, how about that?
That's what I was talking about. Johnson with those struggles at Talladega. Oh,
We got one in the wall.
One in the wall. It is Mike Bliss. Yellow flag with 1:21 to go.
Well, that means they can all make it on one more stop.
And 4 tires.
Driver's side impact for the 0 car. He was glad to see that safer barrier in place.
He kind of backed it in, so he either got turned or just got loose getting in.
Not going to be the kind of finish that Mike Bliss has enjoyed earlier this season. He's run 3 Nextel Cup races this year. He's got 2 top 10 finishes.
Had a great run at last week at Darlington. There's see Bliss's car, and boy, it doesn't. Something is bent.
See if we can catch what happened. He's already at the top, and it's already happening. So, yeah, can't really tell.
Kurt Busch and Jeff Gordon sliding underneath it.
There, see Kurt Busch is closed up right behind Jeff Gordon. They go by the wrecked race car and say, all right.
Anxious moments for these guys because they want to get in front of it as fast as they can.
Something happens in this mess and they get in it. They can throw their whole season away.
Oh, there it goes.
Whoops.
38
Elliott
goes
Sadler. Caution.
Well, it was just going to happen.
Just a matter of to whom.
Yeah.
So, 7th yellow flag is out. Elliott Sadler started this day in 9th place in the championship. Could have finished as high as 7th. Might finish as low as 10th. And I'll bet the low number.
Oh, man, I'm telling you what.
And this is what these guys could be careful. Although it happened right behind them, Elliott just got loose, getting up off a 4. That's Sterling. Sterling just missed him. 40 car. A lot of damage to that car. He hit that car, the wall, very hard. Probably knocked the rear over. And a lot of damage.
Tell you what, though, for some of the accidents we've seen off turn 4 this weekend,
That's kind of tame, yes.
he got off with that one pretty light.
But he's not very happy, I'll tell you that. One more look. I don't know if he just lost it or he thought he was going to run up on the back of the 49 and jumped out of the throttle coming off the corner.
He was running 16th at the time. Junior was behind him, too.
On board the Ford camera on Carl Edwards.
I think he just got loose.
Probably did.
What Junior has to say about it.
Clear low. Stand, clear high, clear high.
That's the way you like them to happen in front of you.
Never backed off
Just
the
go.
throttle.
Disappear.
No. Oh, man.
Thank you,
Luckily.
Joe.
Yes, thank you. Joe is right.
Because Joe gave him a lot of room right there. Did not have to.
Oh, that's Casey Kane. The field scatters. Travis Kvapil to the inside wall. Oh, and the outside wall. And they got through another one.
Holy cow.
I'll tell you, Travis Kvapil in that 06 car, he turned that baby sideways, running about 180 miles an hour. See him moving around in the car.
Yeah, window net's down. Letting the rescue guys know he's okay.
Junior get a piece of that?
He was right in the middle of it. Looks fairly clean right there.
Well, let's see. There we see Jeff Gordon. Kurt Busch.
Wow, they...
What's it? And Junior just goes right above the 9 car. I don't think he had any damage.
Oh, boy. That car wouldn't stop. Kvapil's. So what set the 9 apart? All right, he
just got high and got loose.
Wow, look at him come across the racetrack.
That's a scary part right there. When a car comes right back on across the racetrack like that, oncoming traffic, it's very scary.
Oh,
that's why he got turned sideways.
Back her down, back her down, back her down, back her down. Watch her now, watch her now. Stay high, stay high.
On board Carl Edwards.
Yeah, watch the white car up on the right. Up.
In front of you, slow it down, baby. Keep going safe. Good job, good job.
Bobby Hudson, the spotter for the 99.
here's our Kurt cam.
There's Mark Martin there as well. 6 car.
Had three of the contenders almost in a crash.
These guys are hating restarts right now. You know they are.
If one of these guys ends up with a big trophy at the end of the day, it may take them a while to catch their breath and be able to talk. 104 to go here in South Florida. If Tony doesn't pit this time, they show him another flag. It is a black flag with a white caution. Whoop, caution for debris.
See it right there in the middle of the racetrack. So,
but you can't pass now. Biffle can't go by now. The caution flag's out.
Who's that hit it? Jeff Green hit the debris.
He's now going by Labonte into the 2nd position.
Caution. Debris on the track from Jeff Burton's car, we believe.
wow, yeah, like a big piece of tire.
Now
you can see why those tires pick up metal objects. When they're laying on the track and they're smoking and they're hot. And another piece of the light just came off on the straightaway.
I guess it's that piece we saw at the start-finish line earlier.
Yep, right.
That was broken loose.
Past the start-finish line about 75 yards.
and the caution flag is out.
Wow.
Well, I guess we could kind of see that one coming from earlier, huh?
Yeah. See it laying there on the racetrack?
I got a feeling by the time we come back here next year, they'll have a different caution light set up.
Yeah. And there it's gone.
Yeah.
The one that we said was loose earlier.
We showed you that wiggling the last time. It showed you it's loose. It's not there anymore.
And you don't realize how much air comes out. If you stand like in the starting stand when the car's going underneath, I mean, it's just like a blower blowing straight up. So there's a lot of air that comes off the tops of these cars, and it's just ripping these, I don't know what you call it, sun visors or whatever off.
And Brian Vickers.
That puts him up to the 17th position.
And just turned the fastest lap.
Caution flag is out.
That is Jeff Green.
And that was big time engine failure. Saw fire under the cars.
Well, that's what Wallace and Biffle and McMurray and all those guys up front, that's what they needed.
Needed the pace car to come out and slow the field down and let them make up the ground. They were down to those guys.
In the hole right there is having somebody in front of him. So he knows at least he's got one guy that he's going to gain a position if he needs it, if it comes right down to it, before the end of the race.
Plus, trouble, Martin Truex Jr.
Right rear tire is disintegrated on that one car and blowing the quarter-pound off, and caution flag is out. This might be the break that Greg Biffle needs to win the race.
15 laps to go. Flag. Check that 13th caution flag of this race.
It's like Truex is already slowing down. He feels like he's got the flat going into turn 3, and there's where the tire completely comes apart. Look how much damage a tire coming apart. Is that unbelievable?
He's running an 18th place. By the time he came across the finish line, he'd lost 33 points.
And it's not like we haven't seen some flat tires today.
There's only 19 points between the top three. Now, Ryan Newman,
the leader.
Caution flag is out.
We're going to have a green white checker.
Sure looks that way.
The race leader, Ryan Newman, right front.
Yep. Another right front tire. Just talking about it. Not over till it's over. He wishes.
Winds up in the wall.
Never see Ryan Newman, the 12 car, going down in turn 1, and the right front tire goes flat, and in that safer barrier he goes.
Oh man.
Not another restart.